So we're talking about race now, and we're really talking about it here. We're not trying to control the conversation. We're letting everybody have their say, and we're listening. So we're talking about why some people get so angry the second the word race enters the conversation. Some black people and some white people just go berserk. Why is that? I want to bring in now psychiatrist Alvin POUSSAINT, who co-wrote with Bill Cosby a book called Come On, People, on the path from victims to victors. I love that title. Thank you so much for joining us, for spending your Saturday evening with us. What's your message to African Americans after the George Zimmerman verdict, and how do we move on from here?
Well, the message is that we have to deal with the fact that the Trayvon Martin verdict was traumatic for a lot of people in the black community, because it made them understand and appreciate all the racial profiling they've had, and it made them feel very, very vulnerable. And I think people have to understand that. It's not like we just hear it as news. It's like it upsets us inside and makes us afraid. So I think we have to recognize that. At the same time, we know we have to move on, but it also reminds us that there's still a lot of racism in America, and hotspots for it that we still have to deal with. I think one of the problems, Don, is that when you start talking about what black people can do to help themselves and how they should work on this and work on that, people then attack that as if you are saying there's no structural racism, right. There's no institutional racism. And
right,
that's not true. It's not either or, it's both of those things. That there's right. Institutional racism, and as the president said, you have to have black people working hard, struggling to get ahead, to be successful, and their parents have to join in that, and the community has to join in that, and that is also very key. If you're weak because you don't have an education, or you don't have good psychological makeup because of the way you were raised, you're not going to be an effective fighter. Someone who can continue to advance black people and attack the ongoing institutional racism in America.